I need to do. Yeah.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to none other than the Tuss Talk. Wow, what a crazy beginning to the Mammoth season already this year.
Yeah, it's been so fun to watch. So
Yeah, it's even the away games. That's just been a thrill just to see everybody back on the ice, everybody working. Like it's great to see everybody just playing. The fans, Delta Center, always rocking. Always rocking.
last year they said it was one of the loudest places to play, and I'm going to tell you right here, it's even louder. Just the couple I've been to already this year, it's louder. There's more energy. It's more intense. Like it's nuts, and I really hope that carries into these wins, and I think it does. Like I think all that energy and the Delta Center has helped win these games, like that Avalanche game last night. That was just crazy. That was just so fun to watch. Nuts.
Yeah, that Avalanche game was definitely really fun, really exciting. Being up 3-2 and then they score and you're like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of worried because Avalanche, one of the best teams, they can cook when they need to, and going to overtime. I'm glad we made it to overtime, so we gave ourselves a chance because we needed to get out of that third period after they scored.
Yeah. I mean, I was sweating, but I'm glad the outcome it was.
Yeah, being that overtime and then Keller going back and forth. Shout out to Sergey though, freaking getting that steal right off the bat. Freaking in overtime, giving it off to Dylan, and then Dylan starts coasting, gives it off to Keller. Keller gets it, swings it right back over. I honestly, looking at the play, I didn't think Keller had enough room to swing that pass over. Like it was, the window was getting short, and I was like, there's no way he's gonna swing that across. Next thing you know, and then I didn't like the back view of Gunther. Like he was sliding, and then just threw a stick in front and popped it up, and rest was history. There's a reason why they're calling him Mr. Clutch now. Definitely is. The name is coming together for him, to say the least, and it is great. And then on top of that, four-game win streak at home. Like there's nothing better, and it's great.
Sorry about guys. I don't try and fix it a little bit. Um, I'll let Hunter do all the talking today, just because of that. I just want to say this one little thing real quick. 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points with only 2 minutes in the box. Let's talk about the so far, and it is so fun to watch. It's fun to see it get going. I just can't wait to see what kind of season we have. A hat trick already. Let's rip and go.
Yeah, that hat trick definitely. I know a lot of people coming into the season with Nick Schmaltz were kind of like, he didn't live up to the expectation last year, didn't score as much as he was supposed to. And that game against the Bruins and the Sharks where he had the hat trick was definitely. I wish I was there for that game. Didn't go to that game, and man, it really put a damper seeing him get that hat trick and everybody being able to throw the hats on the ice. I wish I would have been there for that. That would have been.
I wish I would have been at the Avs game last night.
that that was too bad. It was a national televised game, man. Made it super late, and then the game in front of it just kept going later and later. Freaking all the way to the puck drop was until 8:20, man. It was shout out to everybody that went though. Everybody showed up and showed out, and I know there was a lot of tired people this morning going to work. I seen it all over Twitter from people, but shout out to all of them who showing up and showing out. And I will say I liked watching it because like it had the segment where they brought Ryan Smith in. He talked about everything that was happening with the Delta Center, everything that's gonna happen, how they're going about it, and kind of showed like how the lower bowl works too, with compared to hockey to basketball, and how it comes up for basketball and the seats go back down. That's what makes that little bit of slope that everybody's kind of sketchy about. But being able to do that makes everything a possibility at the Delta Center.
Now, and I can't wait for the other to where no matter where you sit, you can see both fans. That would be awesome. Another thing to talk about is Karel Vejmelka. Starting off great again. Like, we're seeing a very good goalie that was slept on by the rest of the league. He's 4-1, tied second place in the NHL. 2.20 for GAA. That's 17th in the league. I mean, this guy is freaking. I think he's going to do it again this year. Like he did last year. He's better. I can't wait.
Yeah, Veggie definitely. I think it was funny watching the announcers last night because they're all, oh, McKinnon this, McKinnon that, and then they're like, but Veggie has McKinnon's number right now. He is not letting him get nothing past him, and let me tell you, he had a lot of opportunities to score against Veggie, but Veggie said, "Nah, you good," and took care of business. And Veggie, shout out him, dude. Freaking, he is balling. That third goal, man, I don't think any goalkeeper stopping that one, if you want the honest truth. That dude slotted that in the top 90, and he still went like this to try to get it, and freaking it right off the mask. So
yeah, and it's good to see Sergey getting going early, scoring goals already early in the season as a defenseman. That's always fun to watch. It's good to see as a fan of the team. Him and Simashev, man, it's going to be also exciting to see. They're already looking for a good pair and they're a good combo, and they know what they're doing. Good chemistry. It's good to have that.
Yeah, definitely. Simashev, he's been pretty dang good. I will say there's going to be some growing pains. Like
for a rookie, he is showing up and showing out. Like I like his.
And having Sergey right there under his wing, and Sergey kind of has been guiding him on the lines and showing him the ropes, I guess you could say. And it's definitely showing because in Simashev, he ain't afraid to get up into that front and try to score. That's the other thing that's way nice. Some defensemen, they know they can't score, so they just sit back at the blue line, and if the puck comes out, they kind of just throw it back into the corner, throw it to the other defenseman, let him shoot. And so having him and Sergey back there on a line is going to be insane, because if Simashev can show that he can really score, having those two plus our other line and Gunther, Peterka, and Cooley, like there's going to be so much room for scoring. And like you look at our games, and the only game we scored the most is against the Sharks. Given for some reason, though, we always struggle against the Sharks. So the fact that we scored 6 was amazing. We haven't scored a whole ton, but man, the opportunities have been there. And just listening to everybody, it's only a matter of time till all those plays start falling. And that whole game just gets wide open, and like we'll be able to bust a game open so quick. Like look at the Avalanche, like if you look at the games that they have played against us, they get up and they get up early. Like
any good team would.
Exactly. It's just you want to get up early and keep pedal on the metal. That was the thing about the game last night against the Avalanche. Last year, we would have gotten a lead against them, put on the brakes, and they would have they'd come in and bam, 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 goal, 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 and the next thing you know, you're down 2.
I watched it many times last season. We did it with anytime we were up, we did that, and it was so frustrating.
And against the Avalanche, we always kept the pressure. Even when it was tied, we kept the pressure. I mean, look, Sergei's goal. It was because we kept pressure. We didn't let them.
And I mean, we've been doing it all season so far. I mean, we've done it with every game. We haven't really let off the gas. That was our kryptonite last year. It was ourselves. We'd let off the gas, play defense, sit back, and then allowed the other team to take control of the puck. And that's when you're just get peppered, with the milk. And it can be overwhelming. It can be just right time at the right place all the time because they have the puck,
Exactly. So that's why us keeping pressure, it's a lot harder for teams to set up their plays, because like you watch Sergei, when he's got the puck in the back, I feel like 8 times out of 10, dude is slinging that for somebody crossing right in front of the middle. We've had so many one-on-one opportunities with the goalie because Sergei has laced that puck. And like, for instance, I don't remember who it was last night. It might have been Lawson Krause, but he had that one-on-one from Sergei. He gave him the puck right up the middle and right between 2 defenders, had him on their heels. And next thing you know, he was forward. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He almost scored. It was a matter of the goalie getting his skate out and hitting it. Like, there's just so many opportunities when a team is sitting back for you to set up a play, push forward. So now that we actually are keeping pressure on teams because we have those fast skaters, it's nice to see creating pressure, turnover, score.
And it's kind of where there's a scorer on the ice at all times, which is very nice. And it makes it to where they've got to scramble more, and it gets them tired. Like the Avalanche, they were putting out their first line quite a bit, and they were fatigued. And that's when you can get wins, when you fatigue a team's veterans.
Yeah, that third period, they definitely ran their first line a lot with McKinnon, McCarr, just because they knew. I mean, I will say that third period was excruciating, that you had 2 media timeouts within the last 5 minutes because of how long from like 5 minutes to the 12-minute mark was. Like,
and it gave them rest.
Yeah, it was just insane to see that there was no penalties. Everybody was playing clean hockey, no icing, no nothing, and it just kept the puck moving. And then, I mean, that last 5 minutes, it was like everybody was putting their first line out because the 2 media timeouts, they both had their timeouts. They had opportunities to rest their players for a long 5 minutes for them, essentially.
And don't get me wrong. All respects to the Avalanche. That is a tight ship that they run in Colorado there. That is a very good team. It's a playoff team, and it could be a Stanley Cup team in the near future. I mean, they got the stuff. They played very good hockey. But this game just proves to you, do not underestimate this very young and talented Utah Mammoth team. I mean, we'll be up soon, too.
It's just like they said. Last night's game was essentially the measuring stick on Utah. Yeah. It was that. It's kind of like us showing how competitive we can be. Because, I mean, look, we lost to them 2-1 and then beat them 4-3. We're playing them close. It's not like, oh, we beat them once and then they killed us, like the other game was close. It's not like they were blowing us out of the water. So that measuring stick, man, it's measuring in good way for the Utah Mammoth. This season is gonna be long and it's gonna be fun. That very opening night, that was electric. Like, that was a fun game. Got to see the new mascot. Shout out Tusky.
That was very cool.
And finally. He's 4-0, baby. He's 4-0 right now. Imagine if
Yeah,
he
he's
could
our good
go.
luck charm.
Yeah,
I need
imagine if
a
we could go a long way.
miniature Tusky action figure something. They need to do something, you know. They need to make a
Oh.
bobble action figure. Oh, we would all go nuts at the Delta Center making that an item of the game or something, you know.
I'm sure here in the near future they're gonna have some
They better.
Tusky things. So it'll look good. I mean, Tusky looks good in himself. Like, it's nice now having two mascots. Shout out to the Jazz Bear for taking over last season, but now we got our own. I honestly wonder if the Jazz Bear is Tusky. You know what I'm saying? Just because of
He would have had to learn.
cool. Yeah, he would have. Definitely would have.
Tusky was skating out there.
He was doing a lot better than I would have. So he's got me beat on that. But no. And I mean, look, you really think of it, we're probably this close to being undefeated right now. Like,
Yeah.
the Blackhawks game, that was mediocre. Like, it was 2-1. They scored third because empty net. That game really showed how many opportunities we had but could not convert. There was so many opportunities in that game to score, and man, it wasn't even funny. It was
I mean, it's cool right now. The way that we're playing right now and the way things are lined up. I mean, we're a top 10 team statistically so far, scoring wise, and I guess saves too. You know, with Vejmelka tied at second. You know, you could say up there they're defending end. So like, it's just going to be a matter of keep it going all. We're kind of getting bit with the injury bug a little, so it's kind of tough, especially in the center. Anxious to see how that's going to go.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot going to be going forward here. We have probably one of our toughest stretches here in the season. I mean, we got the Blues, the Wild, the Jets, and the Oilers, and the Lightning all in a row. And 4 out of 5 of those games are on the road. So it's going to be a real tester to see how we come out and play and how it all shapes up, if you will. I'm hoping that we can at least win 3 out of 5 of those. Maybe even like the ones we lose, take them to overtime. Like that would be ideal. Because, I mean, the Wild, they're going to play us hard. The Jets, they always play us hard. They're the regular season crowns right now, you know. They, like last year, cooked in the regular season. Playoffs come around, skunked. So, you always got to be careful with them. Oilers, they're not looking good right now. They're kind of iffy right now. So,
and they had to go out. So, they lost some people.
100%. So that's a game, like I'm saying, we need to go out, punch them early, get them goals early, get on top to where they're trying to scramble and get their crap together because, as you've seen, they've only won, I think, 2 or 3 games. It hasn't been very good for the Oilers. And McDavid, last time I checked, he hasn't even scored.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just
slumpier in Edmonton.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah. Yep. So there's going to be the next week and a half are going to be really another measuring stick for us to see how we can play on the road. Because we already know, obviously, how the home field advantage works because we're 4-0 to start. And they know that they could fill the Delta Center.
Oh, yeah. And we play a huge part.
100%. And that's why, like when Ryan Smith was talking on the ESPN, he was like, when the goal got scored, but it got called back when he was there, when they got scored, he was like, what is there not to love about here? Like, just listen to this. Like, we are going to be that team in the postseason that nobody wants to come and play here because of how loud it can get in the Delta Center. So shout out to everybody. Everybody got to keep showing up and showing out. It's going to be great. this season's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see how it goes. Like, this season's going to be amazing, and it's already been amazing, and it's just barely started. We've already been making history on because Schmaltz, hat trick, first one at home. That's history. Like, greatness. That's all I got to say, greatness.
Shout out to Ryan. We need to start doing bobblehead giveaways because, man, I want a Mammoth bobblehead collection now.
Yeah, he's got to start some kind of giveaway so that everybody. Like baseball, is the bobbleheads. He might just consider hockey as the pucks, but you have to pay for those, so that kind of blows. So when he starts doing a giveaway, it's going to be hard to get because Utah already shows up and shows out way early to them games. Mm-hmm. And that's how we know this hockey team is going to be just fine here.
Oh, yeah.
And it is amazing. But shout out everybody. Keep showing up and showing out at the Delta Center. We love it. Place is always rocking. No matter if we're losing, winning, it is always rocking in there. And, as always, we'll catch you next week. Tusks up, baby.